You are my heart, you are my soul. They came and took you, now I have to go into the eye of the storm, just so you know that you are my heart and you are my soul.
Hello again, everybody. This is JidMenosta coming at you with some more Black Ops. Today we have Capture the Flag on Convoy. And before we really get into it, I just want to talk about some of the music that I've posted up for the intros to my videos. A few of them have been from suggestions from viewers and subscribers, and the rest of them are pretty much just like straight out of my own music collection that I enjoy listening to and whatnot. So I just kind of wanted to say, check out some of the artists if you guys haven't. It's music's like gaming, you know, everything is not for everybody. Something I like, you know, you may not, or you might. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know what your personal music preferences are. I'm just expressing mine in my intros a little bit, but I kind of want some feedback on what you guys like and everything, because I do. If you were like, hey man, you know, this is a really cool track, put this on as an intro, you know, I'd check it out and see if I could work it in somehow. So I'm just saying that you guys should check out some of the artists that I've featured on my videos, because they're really cool. I like listening to them all. I've hung out with a few of them, including the gentleman that's actually featured in the intro for this video, MAJA. I've hung out with him. He's a really cool guy. Have some funny stories about hanging out with him in Florida back in 2007, and had a blast with him. But check him out. He does nerdcore music, which I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's like nerd topics like comic books, video games, superheroes, shit like that. It's music like that wrapped into its own genre, basically, and it's got a bunch of really cool artists. MAJA or Majatron, Zealous One, The Boss Fights, record label Scrub Club label records have a lot of artists, Mad Hatter, guys like that, and Power Glove as well. They do like heavy metal remixes of old video game themes and stuff, so check them out, because it's definitely a really cool group of artists that get together and make music for millions of people. And they go to conventions and everything like Comic-Con, anime cons, and shit like that. So just wanted to say, check those guys out, and give me suggestions on some songs that you guys might want to see in a video or something. And I'll take a look at seeing if I can, one, get a track, two, if it's gonna flow with the video that I want to do, or if I'm gonna feature it a little bit later. Chances are at this point it'll probably be in the video, just because it's like, hey, you know, it's a little bit extra to give back to you guys as well. So I guess I also wanted to say, I also hope that you guys like the intros, because I have fun making them. I hope you guys have fun listening and watching also. And I kind of want to go right into a topic that actually a buddy of mine brought up last night, because we were trying to get some of our old clan guys back to playing again this week, and my buddy Jaws asked me, he said, what makes you guys, and he's referring to myself, our buddy Stewie, and a few other guys that we used to roll with. He said, what makes you guys hate Call of Duty? And it kind of struck me a little bit surprising that I got asked that initially, but it is a very valid question, because I rage so much at the game. Any one of my friends that has played with me knows that is 150% true. Like, I rage so hard, even when I'm doing good. Like, if I get killed by some stupid shit or some guy camping in a fucking corner facing one goddamn direction waiting for someone to come around, you know, like, I've camped, but I don't just constantly stay there. Like, I'm actively moving around and everything. Like, I'm guarding an area, but I'm not just camped. Let me look at one fucking central spot, and when somebody comes rushing through, I'm gonna blast them with a fucking FAMAS or some shit, you know? But he asked me, he said, what don't you like about Call of Duty? So I want to kind of go into some likes and some dislikes about Call of Duty in general. I've said in my Origins video, I got into the game of Call of Duty 2. I had absolutely no problems with that game whatsoever. When they patched in doing sprint and all that other shit that they added, it made the game so much better. Like, it made it that much more competitive. It was a really awesome game. But since then, it's kind of gone south. And it's kind of annoyed the shit out of me. And I've actually gotten so pissed off in a game that I've had to just completely stop playing video games for the night because I was so pissed off at shit going on that I just couldn't do anything. I mean, I am very competitive, so it really is no surprise. Like, if any of you play with me, like, I get so competitive that I utterly will refuse to lose, and it's really bad because that's how you end up losing, because you're playing clouded, basically. You know, your head's not where it needs to be to play at your best. But to kind of answer the question a little bit, the hit detection is fucking horrible. Like, it really is. The gun balancing is bad, and I know every gun isn't the same, but when you make one gun supremely stronger over any gun in its class, and it's just the only gun that is spammed by everybody in the game, it's fucking retarded. And I'm really talking about the FAMAS, you know. That gun is just, it's ridiculously strong. I mean, it's almost borderline retarded how much better of a weapon it is than anything else in the game, you know. Like, I usually run around with a Galil, and that's even strong, but I run around with that. I've used the M60 a lot, the AK when I have to, and same with the FAMAS. Like, I use the FAMAS when I have to. I don't prefer that gun at all. I actually prefer the infield, because even though it's a little bit slower going to the ADS, it's a great gun. I fucking love it, you know. So hit detection and gun balancing needs to be a little bit fixed. I guess hit detection, because I ran into this last night. Hit detection, I guess, could go into claymore detection as well. Because sometimes the range on those things is kind of small, and then other times it's like, it seems a lot larger than what it is. And, like, I've been hit with them, and I've hit people with them without flak jacket, and they've lived, like, full on, just bam, boom, you're fucking hit full blast with it and lived, which I thought was even retarded, because I actually got a few kills by doing that. Like, I wasn't around a corner and it grazed my arm or anything. No, like, it fucking blew up in my face and didn't kill me. And I've had that happen to me when I've laid it down and it's just blown up, and the guy never got hurt by it. Like, I at least got hurt by it. But this other guy, you know, doesn't get hurt by it, walks right through it and knifes me. Like, there's some problems with your fucking balancing and with your detection when that shit's going on. The perks are a little bit unbalanced, but they're working on it progressively over the series. Like, they didn't need to add fucking stopping power. It was just dumb to have that in the game, you know. Hardened, I could see, you know, bullet penetration damage being increased. I could see that being useful if you're blasting through a lot of walls. But just the support structure is kind of terrible. But then again, I've been playing Treyarch games for years. You know, since 3. I played 3 like a fucking crackhead. Like, couldn't get enough of it. And that game is so glitchy and so bad that it makes, you know, My Little Pony look like it's fucking GoldenEye. Like, it's... Call of Duty 3 was so terrible. If you guys ever want to know every single glitch in that game, fucking let me know and I can set up a match and show you everything. On every map. Where you can get to, how you can get there, what you can do when you're in there, where you can shoot, where you can't, how far you can go, what you can stand on. Like, that game really had so many problems. And I hated World at War. I bought it and traded it in. But some of their maps are good, and I do like the remake that they did for their Annihilation pack on Black Ops. I really like Hazard. It's fun. Cliffside was a really good map. But overall, the only thing that made that game worth playing it anymore, at least to me, was the zombies. And I wasn't willing to go through the fucking story to get it, because the story, 10 minutes in, it didn't grab me, and it was just so fucking terrible that when this game was coming out, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get it. And I actually didn't get it when it released. I got it for Christmas by a buddy of mine who was playing it, because I had utterly refused to get it. All my friends were playing it, but because I had such a bad taste in my mouth about Treyarch games, because 3, I did play it a lot, I defend it to a point, but overall the support in it was fucking trash. And I just didn't like World at War. World at War was just a bad game. Like, there's a lot of people that are gonna give me shit for saying that, but World at War fucking sucked. Zombies was the only thing good about that game. 100%. It was the only thing. And it was the only thing I was gonna get Black Ops for, but even then it was like, that's not enough to drive me to get the game. But I didn't buy it. A buddy of mine bought it for me. So I'm enjoying it a little bit more playing with friends, but it does need a lot of fixing. So this clip right here was actually really funny. It was our round 2 win by my perspective and my teammates' perspective, who helped me get the victory. But I hope you guys liked the video. Again, let me know what you guys think about the intros and whatnot. And this is JidMenosta saying peace.